This is a Slackmaster exclusive.
YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Magnus. Oh man. Oh. Okay. Today is an educational video, I guess you can say. It's about something I've been using for probably about 3 years now. Something I think is very, very useful and valuable actually to people who have older vehicles. That really don't have the information readily available the way these newer cars have. For example, I bought my wife a 2019 Buick Encore, and its gauge cluster, it's selectable. It pretty much tells you everything that's going on with that vehicle. Matter of fact, I have an app on my phone, and just about all the new cars have this. I can tell tire pressure, vehicle status, when it's time to change the oil, everything with an app on my phone that's connected to this car. I mean, it's ridiculous. All right, my truck, Scourge, 1999 Ford F350. The dash is pretty much bare bones, which pretty much everything built around that, you know, time period, and earlier, are pretty much the same way. Not that much information. You got your basic, speedo, volts, water temperature, whatever, and you got your dummy lights. Your dummy lights, they're connected to, different parameters. But only thing about dummy lights is when the dummy light comes on, whatever's happened has happened. You can't stop it, prevent it. No type of intervention can be done. It's done. I mean, if the dummy light comes on, boom, it's unhappened. It's too late. You got to spend a lot of money. This app, I got it, like I said, about 3 years ago, and I downloaded it from the Google Play Store on this Android tablet. It's called Torque. It's been around for a while, for a good while. There are probably YouTube videos out there about it, which I know there are, but I don't think anybody has really explained everything that this app entails. You basically, it's inexpensive. First of all, it's like $5. If you got an old tablet, an old Android phone, an old Apple tablet, or old iPhone, it works on both types of devices. Android, you have to use a Bluetooth ODB2 code reader, and the Apple devices have to use a Wi-Fi type of ODB2 code reader. They're inexpensive. The best ones are the V-Gate iCar brand, because you can turn these on and off. There are cheaper ones out there. I would stay away from those because you plug those in and they pretty much stay on all the time. They get really hot, and it can actually damage or short out your OBD2 port in your vehicle, and you don't want that to happen. This app will give you real-time data while you're driving. You can see everything, what's going on. If you program specific gauges that once you're in the app and you're setting it up and you go to the PIDs, you can see what is available for you to make a gauge for and customize your dashboard pretty much. This is the real-time data. This is my custom gauge cluster. I even have the Samsung battery life gauge right there, so I can see how much battery the tablet has. This is a Galaxy Tab 4, by the way. Transmission, coolant, RPMs, gearing, whatever gear I'm in. GPS speed, which is invaluable for me because I have 40-inch tall tires on my truck, and my speedo is way off, like 10 mile per hour off, and that's a nightmare for speeding tickets. so I can actually see how fast I'm really going with GPS. Misfires, mass airflow sensor, the volts, and intake temperature. I can see all this information while I'm driving, and you can't beat that. I mean, knowing what your engine and vehicle, transmission, everything, what's going on while you're driving, you can't. Knowledge is power, and I think this is something everybody should have in their car if they have an older vehicle. Um, there are way more expensive, name brand style of tablets that work the same. You got like Edge, Super Chips. They all have this style of live information, but you're looking at paying for an Edge tablet or Edge module $400 to $500. I mean, this tablet, I already had it. $16 for the OBD2 reader and $5 for the app. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Um, like I said, if you got an older vehicle, you need to think about getting this, and just to have. I like knowing what's going on with my vehicles. That way, if you got this thing running, you drive your car every day or truck, you see what the readings are, what the gauges are saying, and if you're used to seeing, a certain parameter, and one day you get in and something's out of whack, or maybe coolant's getting a little too high, or transmission temperatures higher than what it usually is, or you got misfires like crazy, something's going on with that. You can kind of zone in and kind of figure out what's going on and maybe prevent a catastrophic, expensive repair. Um, Dummy lights aren't gonna do that for you. Dummy lights are just there for you to, it pops on and you got to go to a shop. I mean, that's it. I mean, that's what a dummy light does. It doesn't help you, warn you about anything. I mean, only thing really kind of useful is a check engine light, but check engine light is vague. You don't never know. I mean, it can be a number of things. This tells you everything. And there's even a way to read trouble codes on this app. You can do that on this app. I mean, there it is, fault codes. All right, guys, like I said, I'm gonna wrap this up. This is Torque. Check it out. It's great to have, a great tool if you got an older vehicle, and expensive. You probably got most of the stuff you need for it laying around your house. All you gotta do is get the app and get a code reader. Boom, you're ready to go. All right, that's enough for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.